Howdy guys, how's it going? So we have got the old AN-94 Damascus. Already been putting in a lot of time using a lot of different class setup options, like a lot of different, attachment options. And, the ARs take a little bit longer than the subs. It's just more requirements, more kill requirements. And then I would have had this finished already, but, due to those phenomenal connectivity issues that I often experience, it's took me just a hair bit longer, but we got her done. And this gun's amazing. This is the new OP weapon. So I guess I'll go and say it now. Make sure you unlock this bad boy ASAP and get to enjoying it, because I can already tell you, I don't know, it could be a week from now, it could be a month, who knows, might even be till next season, but this gun is going to end up getting nerfed to some degree because it's very good. So this setup is going to be what I would consider one of the most well-rounded, balanced setups that you can use in a variety of situations. One that I was able to use in a variety of situations. But I'm gonna do some other setup videos on this to really accentuate certain attachments and to better suit certain play styles. But this is going to be about like I said, just the best well-rounded option. Okay, I'm going to be starting off throwing on the monolithic suppressor, mainly just for the suppression value that you get out of it. But just having that little bump in range is nice, but not really that necessary for most game modes and most maps. Then we're going to go to the underbarrel. Throw on, in the game, I cycled between Commando, Merc, and Ranger foregrip a lot with different barrels, different stocks, different rear grips, everything. And I cannot tell in game much of a difference between any of the three, except the Merc foregrip did offer quite a bit better hip-fire accuracy, as it should. But with this, you're going to want to be ADS 95% of the time. But the Ranger foregrip did offer up a wee bit noticeable increase in accuracy, from what I could tell. So as long as you don't mind the slightly minor decrease in your ADS, but see, we balance that out right quick, fast, in a hurry. Well, first off, we're going to throw on the 60-round mag, so that slows us down that much more. But we kind of make up for it by throwing on the stipple grip tape and the VLK PX9 Pero stock. Now, unlike a lot of the other weapons, at the moment, throwing on the folded stock option on the AN-94, which is essentially, the no stock option for this weapon, the accuracy is not nearly as atrocious as a lot of other weapons, especially if you take advantage of that first, two-shot accuracy and you burst this weapon. So that's something I'm going to touch in on when we get to dealing with some other setups on this. But these 5 attachments is what I would consider to be your best go-to, all around well-rounded class setup for this weapon. If you want to work on camos across different game modes, different maps, with this you can slam long shot kills. You can easily win your close range engagements. You got the 60-round mag, so getting your double, triple, quad feeds super easy in core. Doesn't matter if you want to take this and go into hardcore, then it's just you got an LMG at that point. And this setup would be one that I would consider to be very what would be very good for Warzone, but I've got a specific Warzone class that I'm going to be showing you guys for this AN-94 that is a wee bit different. But this right here, this gun, just because of how good it is out of the gate, can hold its own in any game mode and in really any configuration. But it's just about custom tailoring it to your play style and everything else. Now for a full class rundown before we hop in a match, we got the AN-94 Renetti Burst. Perks got EOD Ghost and Tune Up for a lethal. We got a frag grenade for a tactical. We got a stun grenade. Hey, now look, most people are going to be just concerned with the initial start of the video and the attachments themselves. So let me go ahead and preface this by saying I'm hopping into a match into a custom games. This is not an online match. I think this is the first or second. I think I've done this one time before, but right now my connection is so bad that I'm getting not applicable on my ping constantly in multiplayer. So for any of you guys that don't know what that means that my ping is spiking beyond 999, which is just unplayable. So I've got this set up standard, everything. The bots are on hardened, and this is the first custom game I've actually played in a hot minute. But this right here isn't about me trying to pass off any amazing gameplay. This is just about you being able to see the weapon. Oh, my wiener dog. Look, I'm going to inspect it real quick. There you go. That's what this bad boy looks like whenever you get all these attachments on it. Look at that. I'm still getting ran through. The whole team's going to come over here and just rape me. get that bot rapid. So I didn't want to go with veteran just because I still want to be able to kind of focus on the weapon, and whenever you play on veteran, they have a tendency to just laser you through walls as well, so we want to avoid that. Hello there, sir. So, I mean, look, so that you can definitely get faster ADS time, and on a map this size, you would probably want to go with that, but, you know, like I said, this right here is just meant to be the best class setup as far as well-roundedness goes, and then we'll get into, like, the sub-category setups. Why was that bot chilling there the whole time? I don't understand if that bot's just set to like play Ring Around the Rosie with that shipping and thing. I am getting passed up on the leaderboards by a bot on my team, so we gotta step her up a little bit. This AN-94. Whoa. Okay, whenever I done that inspect, it shifted my gun to single fire right there, so we need to not let that happen again. But we got it. We're gonna step it up. See that Ranger? Okay, I'm dicking down with that. I'm backing off. I ain't about to get. We got to get some. I didn't change my score streaks. That's one thing I really needed to do. So let's get that personal radar on. This guy is just chilling to my left. I don't know how spawns work with bots, but I feel like the spawns with bots is kind of like just as, if not more sporadic than it is whenever you're playing actual multiplayer. But you know, what do I know? At least we took our position back at the top of the leaderboard. And I thought domination. Oh, look at what? I'm about to kill myself, my own goddamn. We're going to take a drop shot on him, too. I mean, you know, there's no reason to get hyped with performance because, once again, you know, just we're taking candies from babies by playing against bots, especially with this gun. But there was just no way I was going to be able. Like, my frustration is just at an all-time high because, like, at the beginning of this season, the first 3 or 4 hours that I gamed, for whatever reason, I had good connection with the servers, and then now it's back to poop, back to definition of dog doo-doo. So we'll see. We'll just have to see what happens as far as all that stuff. Phenomenal, mate. I love it. I love getting just laser beamed. Guys using the old Fennec. Yeah, Fennec. There we go. That's the word I was looking for. But yeah, that was one reason why I was able to finish the new sub, the ISO sub so fast, is because my connection was actually good. And oh, I got gassed. But no, my connection was actually good, so I was able to just run through it. Plus, the camo requirements for the sub itself is relative. Well, I mean, I ain't gonna say it's minimal, but it's definitely less than the ARs, and where, you know, I've kind of got the system down pat from getting Damascus originally, so it's pretty easy for me to hop in and get these camos done. But you know, I'm starting to think this is also a very good possibility. I mean, there's no doubt that my connection is questionable at best. I mean, normally my connection's really bad, and then we have pulled out Sherlock Holmes moves and deduced, there we go, that it's mainly connectivity issues to the Modern Warfare servers themselves, and my internet is actually fine for the most part, with just occasional minor issues. Why do they all poke out at one time? I swear they coordinate against me. They really do. It's a conspiracy. They don't want you to know about it. The Earth's flat. Just kidding. Let's get this guy out of the way. God dang, I just lost my train of thought. I'm telling you, I've been grinding these guns so hard that I post these videos right after I get them Damascus, and I'm just absolutely drained of all energy because like at the moment it's 5:30. Yeah, 5:30 on the dot, bro. Look at me go. 5:30 in the morning. So I just want to get these classic videos out as soon as possible for you guys, so y'all can take advantage of them. Because I mean, I know, I'm sure from what I've seen, you know, a lot of y'all are still just getting to the first sub and so on and so forth. So these vids will be hot and ready for you whenever you actually do get to it. The way that I was able to really expedite the process on getting this thing Damascus is, one, taking advantage of hardcore. But in this case, the thing that ended up taking the longest for me in terms of specific camo requirements and such is it was the long shots and the mounted kills. So what I ended up doing is I hopped into the hardcore 10v10 playlist, and I was able to get those done super fast, considering those was the last two that I needed. So I just set this thing up for long range engagements with a sniper scope, hopped on the 10v10 game mode, which has really large maps, found high traffic areas, posted up, and just run through those. Now, one thing that, like, that you can really take advantage of whenever you're playing core with this weapon is just bursting the first few shots because of how accurate it is and how fast they get out. So you can do that right there, get a nice little quad feed if you got a bunch of people bunched up together, and that's where having the extended mags is really going to shine and be an asset to this setup. I mean, you know, like the 30 round mags is fine, just a standard mag, and then you can have faster ADS time, so you can actually set up a very nice you know, sub-class setup, submachine gun class setup with this weapon. It's just, you're going to find yourself running through them pretty fast, because like if you just from engagement to engagement, just bursting those first few shots where they're a wee bit faster, you know, you'll end up emptying your magazine a lot quicker than you would think. But all in all, mate, like I said, I can't say, you know, that I was very kind of disappointed with the submachine gun. It's a very underwhelming performing weapon, especially when you compare it to the other like submachine guns. So coming out having this AR, especially after they you know, done everything that they done nerf wise to the other weapons, mainly the GRA, it's nice to have another heavyweight contender in the AR category, and one that's going to be very you know, oh hello there, it's going to be very nice to use in Warzone as well, because I know a lot of people has just been biting there. That one AI right there has just been sticking it in my mouth. But a lot of people have been missing having a really nice dominant AR in Warzone, and this, I mean, this is going to be it. I mean, for sure, because you can definitely push out to some longer ranges, but it's great up close and personal. Oh, hello there. What is that? Why are they all together? There's only 6 of them. They are just straight up moving as a unit, bro. They are just coordinating. I probably might have been better off just to hop into a regular multiplayer match. Why don't I? Oh, okay, that's right. You gotta. I don't have my watch on, so I guess we just hit a thumbs up. At least we're winning. I don't even have. I do. Okay, I have 2 captures. Okay, I thought I'm out here not even playing the objective. I'm expecting these AIs to carry some weight. Taylor, you need to calm it down, mate. You just out here. He is staying by that shipping container. I think maybe some of these AI bots, like they're just set to patrol certain aspects of the map. I don't know. All I know is that one dude, he's just chilling there. I mean, I'm still kind of referring to these, you know, computer generated players as actual individuals, just out of habit. But they are giving it to me pretty good. I'm not really I'm just tired. I am just tired. But like it's been great and really fun to use these weapons, and it was a great way to mix it up. I just hate that we're already I am moving through it pretty fast, you know. I mean, season 5 is like what, 2.5 days in, and we already got the 2 new weapons. Hello there, game. We've already got the 2 new weapons, Damascus, and now it's just going to be moving on to just progressing our way throughout the battle pass, checking out the blueprints, continuing to experiment and use these new weapons and new game modes, and just see what we can make of them and see how much we can, how much fun we can have with them. So the only thing that's on my main agenda at the moment is to really just try to get the internet stuff situated. I mean, there's nothing else I can do on my end. I just got to cross my toes and my nuts and just hope that my connectivity to the servers themselves it just stays usable, if anything. And that's really all I can do. Oh, my wiener dog. Okay, well, I run out of bullets. I should have topped off the old magazine. Just kind of got sidetracked there in the old chromium domium. I'd really like to know what my KD is right now. I think I'm like 55 and like somewhere between 10 and 14 deaths, if I had to guess. But I haven't really been keeping track, you know. I'm just chilling. Let's get some hip fire. There we go. Yeah, see, so hip fire is not too shabby either. You know, after like doing this, I would, if you're wanting to really get a feel for a gun, it is not a bad idea to hop into a custom game and just set it up and put the bots on hardened or veteran, and then you can really play around, get a feel for it. You don't have to worry about connectivity being an issue. Oh, but now going back, what I was saying is I think there's actually a really good possibility, because my Xbox it's been used hard and put up wet, you know what I'm saying? So like I think there's actually some issues, like maybe some potential frame rate droppage and stuff on top of everything else, which is why I'm going to be switching over to like PC gaming only once Black Ops 5 Cold War drops. Any new games I'm buying on my Xbox. Oh my god, how did I get play the game? It's like we're playing against bots or something. And but that right there, see, that's something that I'm still trying to get used to, because where I've been on the camo grind, I haven't really been focused on just work. This probably gonna sound like it don't make a lot of sense, but because when they say, you know, the first 2 shots a little bit quicker, they're the most accurate, all that good old stuff. So like bursting them shots in rapid succession, yeah, is the best way to go about using the AN-94. But it's one of those things that you're going to have to kind of get devoted to muscle memory when you're using it, because it's specific to that weapon only. But anyways, guys, there you go. Got the AN-94 Damascus, solid class setup for it, and there will be a couple more coming, but I'm going to probably have at least a couple more days in between whenever I do those, so that this video can circulate and you guys can have a chance to take advantage of this class setup in and of itself, because it is very good. So yeah, guys, always thanks for watching. Be sure that thumbs up button, subscribe if you haven't already, share your friends, and until the next one, adios.